say you go crazy.
Yeah, so let's talk about that, right? The transition from the streets to the rap, right? You dropped your debut album in 04, On My Way to Church.
Yeah.
The Certified Gangsters record.
Yeah, I was still outside.
You was still outside.
Yeah.
Still trapping.
Yeah, I was still in the streets heavy. I was in the streets heavy for probably all the way until my Ballin' album, I would say.
Okay.
I didn't get the concept of one of the two when you got to make a transition. I had to learn a lot of hard lessons of why I should make that transition. Like, you know what I mean?
And I'm glad you just said that, because what were some of the lessons you had to learn? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys that's, you know, they want to be a rapper, you know, but it come with a lot, you know?
I mean, I just was doing too much in the streets. I was getting locked up. It was a lot that I was doing that I shouldn't have been doing while I'm pursuing a rap career. And by the grace of God, I got to escape all of these situations and be able to beat most of the cases, even the time that I had to go to trial. God was with me, and I know it don't go like that for everybody. So when you want to pursue this rap career and it starts to get serious for you, you got to figure out how to make that transition, because being in the streets and doing music definitely don't mix. I mean, in the beginning, we all got to make money. And 9 times out of 10, you won't be making too much money rapping. So you got to continue to have a hustle or a job or something until it evens out and shit like that. But once that shit starts to even out, you got to make a real decision in your life about what you want to do in life. If you want to be an entertainer or, you know what I mean?
Or a street nigga. So I heard you say in your interview with Funk Flex a few years ago, you said, man, we don't take pleas. You know what I'm saying? And you had tears coming from your face. I felt the emotion. You know what I mean? And you know, in today's current news, right? You got Gunna and the whole YSL taking pleas right now. Everybody taking pleas. And Thug in there looking crazy as hell.
It's definitely a touchy situation that Thug is facing. I don't know the ins and outs of the program. I don't know the whole situation. All I could see is what I see. And from where I come from, taking a plea when you have co-defendants is really not the thing you're supposed to do. If you're up against a case by yourself and shit like that, that's something different and shit like that. But you taking a plea is a touchy thing. And I don't really want to touch too much on it and shit like that, because I've seen my niggas go through some of the same things, but I can't say this. None of my niggas took a plea. They're all in jail right now, doing the time. They accepted what they did. They accepted who snitched on them. They accepted it all, and they all sat down and did their time. Nobody tried to take a plea. Nobody tried to go around. You dig? Niggas even went to trial. They did everything they could, but do that. So I will put that out there and shit like that. You dig? And once again, that's the decision you got to make when you in this music business. You got to be very serious about the transition you make, and when you make that transition, you got to be very serious about the things in the company you keep. And sometimes the people that you love might not be the people you need to have next to you all the time and shit like that. Like, you got to be aware. Awareness is everything. You heard? And God bless me and all my niggas, and I love them to death, you heard? But if I'm not, by me not being aware, I would not be here to give you this interview. You heard?
Exactly.
You dig?
For sure.
Don't get love and other shit confused, you heard?
Yeah.
But
for sure.
God bless Young Thug, because he's definitely a dope soul, you know what I mean? Like, above all. He's a black man that started from nothing and helped so many black people become successful, help their family out, created so many jobs for black people. Like, they always skip all of the things that they hate to talk about, and that's all the positivity when it comes to us as a whole, as the rap generation. It's so easy to talk negative about us and paint a negative picture, because that's what people want to say. But in certain situations, they never talk about all the good that we do. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I tip my hat to Thug, man. And God bless, I seen some crazy things, man. And you never know, that man could come home. And that's what I'm praying for.
And free Thug for sure. What I really want to ask you about, right, is the fact that, you know, not only is everybody taking pleas and Thug sitting in there looking crazy, but like, I feel like like how you said, where we from, that's just not allowed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the fans and the internet are kind of like giving Gunna a pass to where it's like they not getting down on him.
Listen, I'm not even getting into that because the internet and the social media is not a real place. You heard?
Okay.
You did?
Yeah.
And real niggas don't talk too much. We don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
okay.
certain shit never get a pass. You heard?
For sure.
Certain shit is never condoned. You dig? Niggas know the real.
For sure.
They ain't gotta talk about it. You heard?
Yeah.
Everybody know what they do, and certain people gotta accept what comes with it. You heard?
Yeah.
Everybody ain't built for certain things. And it's sad to say, you gotta be prepared for what you get yourself into.
For sure.
DJ, you go crazy.